Was our race genetically engineered 6,000 years ago? Were we created by beings from distant space to work as laborers towards some unknown end? From ancient paintings to the quest of space, we have grappled with the truths of our beginnings. The question of our origin falls outside the realm of social acceptability. What would do our culture if we were to discover that we, as a race, are no more than the result of a genetic experiment conducted by a superior form?
So it begins in the sands of Sumer, where the gods threw the seeds to habitat the earth, where human regimes, products of experiment, to work for the beings that created us from clay and manipulated genes. Directed panspermia, our birth is the feet of Enki and Inti, an Annunaki breed, combined with the Erectus that climbs in the trees. Adamu was the name that was placed unto me. I was sold to Enlil as a slave. I agreed to not eat the fruit that blossoms from the tree in the center of Eden, or I'd have to pay a fee. Procreation didn't work, so the creators made me Eve. From the rib in my chest, we would live in the nest. We obeyed the golden rule, but we didn't listen and check. We were ousted from the garden with our wisdom, then left.
Chariots of burning flames, an arrival in the land with a fallen seraphim reign. I claw and tear at the brains of Neanderthal man, developing the genomes of Homo sapiens. Clay molds for slaves, setting the basis of ancient civilizations. The migration of my brothers and sisters hovered from the cover of Nibiru and pierced through the atmosphere of Gaia. Self-proclaimed messiahs, the violence between us never ceases. Enlil and Enki compete for the predecession of the ultimate deity's throne. Anu, while the lower species of Raphaim teach our slaves to move the stones, composing temples and tablets with an intricate labyrinth. While Enlil builds and establishes Nippur, the cold city of 50, his house of the mountain, enlisting a pilgrimage of sky gods to the epicenter for the pantheon of 12's highest providence, until Enlil became agitated with the cries of the hominids and brought an onslaught of water to the valleys of all existence.
Scaly Drago skin, I hang on limbs to the tree of knowledge. Seduced the man and made him sin. Yeah, fed the fruit to Eve that she later gave to him. In spite of my brother's orders, I got plans of my own. Man was my creation, I hold their chromosomes. And until they ate the apple, no one was home. Knowledge is the key that hones them and molds into models of myself. Yo, they're no longer drones.
Dare you reveal the secrets of the god that will rain down upon these beings with a siege of water. With the collective cooperation of the Elohim will slaughter their sons and daughters of Nama. I will no longer be bothered with the sounds of copulation and incessant babble. Warning, the house of Gilgamesh will only affect the travels of the few, and the rest of the savages subdued. And you, my brother, choose to suffer my wrath. The Egyptians will be your minions, and I, the tribes of Abraham, they will praise my hand.
Impose on him the work of carrying baskets. You should knead clay from the top of the Apsu. The birth goddesses will nip off the clay, and you shall bring